Hey everybody, it's Rick out at the NJP Ranch. 16th of June 2024, my birthday. I spent the afternoon outside working on the 88 Yamaha Inviter, trying to track down a water leak, or a coolant leak I should say, on it. And boy, I found out what it was. So please bear with the wind noise, as it was rather windy that afternoon. But I wanted to get this filmed and get it out to you guys. So join me as I tear into this Inviter and find out why it's leaking coolant. It's June, middle of summer, and I'm working on a snowmobile. Yep, that's it. All right, what I need to do is, I noticed last winter when I parked it, we had a little leak in the water pump, which is behind all of this stuff. And so I took the liberty of, off camera, taking the exhaust system off and draining the coolant system, so there's no coolant in there. Now the job is to dismantle all of this and get at that water pump that's hiding underneath, and you can actually see it right there. And it's going to be a little more involved than I thought. It looks like we might have to pull the cylinder head off in order to get this off. We'll see when we get that far, but let's get the rest of this stuff off of here first. First thing I'm going to do is unhook this little spring deal here. Kind of let the hood go forward. I've got a table sitting over there that's going to let the hood rest on it so I don't flop the hood down and break the hinges off or something. This is one of the few snowmobiles of this vintage that doesn't have busted hood hinges. So the first bolt I'm going to pull out is going to be, actually, you know what, I'm going to pull this thing out of the way. It's just a metal shield, and it's actually just, it actually serves, I think, as just a shield for the air intake, which is right there. And never mind the kids screaming in the background, it's just a typical trailer park. Lots of kids around. Do I have a ratchet with a 10mm socket on it? I thought I did. Maybe I don't. There it is, over here, where you guys can't see it. Why didn't you tell me it was over there? Alright, we want to get that, loosen these up. That's why I pulled the exhaust off, because the muffler runs right down alongside where I'm working here, and that would be a pain in the backside to have to work around that. I'd never be able to do this. Boy, there's a long bolt in there. And you guys probably can't see a doggone thing I'm doing down in there. So, no, this one's going to fight me all the way to the end, too. Yep, this one does not want to come out of there. Looks like that one in the back is actually loose. Oh no. There we go. I saved it. Usually when you drop these things down in the belly pan, they're gone forever. So let's put it up there where it's safe. The other one is hiding back here, and yes, I can get at it. That one was loose. We'll try that one without the ratchet. May work, or it may not work. It's one of two things. It's either going to work or it's not going to work. But I really want to find out what's going on with this water pump, why it's blowing antifreeze out. Last time I took it out for a little trail ride, I could smell the antifreeze, and you can see, if you look down in here, you can see there's some rust down in there, so there's been water down there. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's dispose of that properly. There. Perfect. Alright, does this... No, we're going to do the ratcheting deal on that one. Put that back together. I really like this Harbor Freight ratchet. You can move it in all kinds of different directions. It's articulating, so if you're in a space-limited area, you can definitely use it for that. Okay, it seems like it's okay. Take some tension off that cable, because when that bolt comes out, the cable's going to go twang, and we don't want that to happen. That should get that by hand the rest of the way. There we go. And easily let the hood go down. There we go. Go with our collection up there. One more to come out. I was afraid of this. I'm filming a YouTube video. Sorry guys. I'm filming a video. I gotta be alone. Okay, sorry about the interruption there. Had some kids coming over being a little bit curious about what I was doing. And told them I couldn't have them on film with the YouTube video. Okay, let's pull this cover off, and there's the water pump. Oh my! Belt's kind of loose, and that could be a problem. What do you think, guys? I think that may be a problem here. Yeah, Houston, we have a problem. There's a definite issue going on here. All right, let me stop the cameras. I'll be back in a minute. All right, sorry about the interruption there. I just a lot of young people over here, and I told them, hey, we can't do the YouTube video thing. So I wonder if I should do, because this takes, it looks like it takes a special kind of a wrench to do this. I wonder if I could just clamp this belt down, use that as a holder for this. I don't know, let's find out what's going on. Maybe this water pump's broken inside too. This explains why it was leaking antifreeze though. All right, well, let's grab a 10mm wrench and let's get these water pump bolts out of here. So, I'll probably speed up the video on this part so you guys don't have to sit through all of this screwing around stuff. Well, that one was loose. There we go. Alright, I have the 4 water pump bolts out. Let's hope we don't have to pull that cylinder head in order to get those off, but I think we do. Just by the looks of it. Yeah. Because this casting is where the water pump blows the water in, and it's all part of the cylinder head, so we're going to have to pull that. 12mm cylinder heads, bolts. Cylinder head bolts, words. Alright, look at this crazy flipping ratchet. This is kind of neat, but let's loosen these up ever so carefully. And I'm going cross pattern with it. And I really hope I can find a cylinder head gasket for this old of a machine, because once this is popped, cylinder head gasket's probably going to be no good. Alright, this is where this comes in really handy. Okay, I'm going to lay these out just in case there's one that's a different size than the rest. I'm just going to leave them right where they are in the head. There we go. And there it is. Oh, there it is. Cylinder head is removed. No turning back now. And there's the gasket. It doesn't look too bad, but you always want to replace these when you pull the cylinder head off. It doesn't look too bad down in the cylinder, actually. Engine looks pretty healthy down there. Well, you see the piston comes up to the top. It's actually pretty clean in there. Remember, we're dealing with a 1988 machine here, so a little bit of cleanup in there, and she should be fine. Cylinders, walls are nice and smooth. Yep, this engine is definitely in decent shape. All right, let's find out what kind of shape our water pump is in now. I'm scared. I'm just afraid that impeller in there is going to be all chewed up and be no good. There's a couple of retaining pins on here that holds this in place, so that's why it's taking. Well, it doesn't look bad. It sounds bad. Of course, when it's like this, I guess it's really not all that good, is it? So, yeah, the disassembly is complete. Now it's time to go in and see if I can find some parts for this thing. So, like I said, the impeller looks good. Down in here looks good. It's nice and clean. Just clean the rest of that gasket material off of there. And if I can find parts to rebuild this water pump or find a new water pump for this machine, we'll be back in business again. And I got a couple of months to figure this out. And the way the winters are around here, I might have years. But I don't want to leave this open. So stop the video here. I'll put the cylinder head back on and just cover everything up in here, make sure we don't get a bunch of water in there. We don't want water in this engine. The thing runs great, so we don't want that. And yeah, I'll go on a parts hunt, see if I can find anything. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. We'll talk again soon here on the NJP Network.